The lesson today we shall be talking about solving quadratic equations by completing square method. Solving quadratic equations by completing square method. Number one, when you're given a quadratic equation, you must identify that you can either solve it through quadratic formula or maybe completing square method. But we won't talk about quadratic formula today. We shall be talking about completing square method. This is what we shall be talking about. And normally, this one is given in exams, paper 2 mathematics, and usually 4 marks, section A. So don't forget. And in other words, also it can come in section B in other areas that you can involve it to help you calculate other solution in the said topic. Anyway, we can look at one example. Example 1. Solve using completing square method. This is CSM, completing square method. Solve using completing square method. The equation is 2x squared plus 4x minus 6 is equals to 0. Given this equation, number one thing you have to do, you have to make the coefficient of x squared to be 1. In other words, you will divide both sides here, everything here by the coefficient of x. But what do we find as the coefficient of x? Or what is the coefficient of x squared? It is 2. So we will have 2x squared plus 4x minus 6 is equals to 0. We will divide both sides by the coefficient of x squared, the coefficient of x squared, up to the end. So we have x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. This is what we will have. The next step, we will rearrange. We will rearrange the whole thing so that we take the whole number to the other side. In this area or in this application, we will also use it in finding the center and the radius of a circle. It is very important you have to notice this. So anyway, let us collect the right hand so that we take this 3 to the other side. So x squared plus 2x is equals to 3. Because 3 crosses the order to become positive. So what do? Now you deal with the coefficient of x. The other time we were dealing with the coefficient of x squared. Now we will be dealing with the coefficient of x. So then we will take half the coefficient of x we square on both sides, then we add. Look here. X squared plus half the coefficient of x, half of the coefficient of x, 2 over 2. 2 over 2 also the same as half times 2, which is the same as 2 over 2. Half the you can see this clearly. So when we have 2 over 2, we will square this is equals to. So we ignore this one. So then we write this 3 plus this one. 2 over 2 squared. But because this and this are like terms, they are possessing squares, we put them together. This can be 1. 2 over 2 is the same as 1. 1 squared. So x plus 1, both are squared, is equals to 3 plus, these are not like, so we will solve this independently. This is 4 all over 4. This is now over 1. But this is, remember this is square. How can we do away with this square? We find the square root of both sides. So we find the square root of this side, we will also find the square root of this side. This one will go with this one. Or we will simplify the cancel. After the cancel, we will remain with this one. We have x plus 1 is equals to root 3 plus 4 over 4 over 1. Then we have x plus 1 is equals to 16 over 4. This is the root. Then 16 over 4 is the same as 4 over 2, which is the same as 2. So then we have x plus 1 is equals to plus or minus 2. Remember, this one is plus or minus. After finding the square root, after substituting this square root sign, now you put plus or minus. Why? Because plus positive 3 times positive 3 is equals to 9. Negative 3 times negative 3 is equals to 9. That is why we put plus or minus 2. Sawa students. So then we will now collect the like terms. We will find the value of x. X basically is what we were solving for. X is what we were solving for. So x is equals to negative 1 plus or minus 2. Now the first value of x is negative 1 plus 2. The second value of x is negative 1 minus 2. You can say plus 2 minus 2. So we have two values of x. Negative 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 2 is the same as 1. Or negative 1 minus 2 is the same as negative 3. I notice that some of you don't know how to work out this negative. Assuming that you have someone gives you 1 shilling that you are supposed to, you borrowed 1 shilling from somebody that you are supposed to refund them back, and you refunded 2 shillings. Then they will have to give you the money. They will give you some balance for yours. Then it will be positive in this matter. Same to this one. You borrow one shillings from somebody. You also borrow 2 shillings from the same person. Then you have their money. Then you will have to pay them. They will not have to pay. Then it will be negative. That is the simplest way to deal with such. So students, this is basically solving the quadratic equation using the completing square method. And I hope the lesson today was enjoyable. Keep on revising your work, because if you don't revise, we don't guarantee you success. If you don't revise, I don't guarantee you success.